Matters worse, he has the Bandit Mastery on Gangplank. So, no idea what that could be at. Faker.
He wants it. He's got to be careful, though. The poison coming in. One last auto attack, just barely not enough. And Faker gets away. Calculated.
Calculated, indeed.
Here he comes now. There is a control ward. But I think Hooney's just out of range out of that. Oh, he's going to be flashed on top of it. Here comes Punch. The ultimate coming in. And Hooney is trying to turn on here. He's going to be kicked away. And Roach almost going down to that. And Hooney, it looks like he's going to get away. Going on so far for the SKT bot lane, too. Faker, he wants to go for the fight here. Onto Edge. He dodges the ultimate. But the exhaust coming in. And the Sonic Wave is going to be landed. First blood goes over to Cassiopeia. Oh, man. Blank going to miss that, too. He's trying to turn around. Perhaps he wants to jump in. Miss Sonic Wave this time around. Or else perhaps Kongdu could have turned that into a 2-for-0. But nice mechanics, but not able to... Oh, I'll hold that thought. Hooney's going in onto Roach. The ultimate comes down. Fire away, but Roach will get away. Tanky enough, but he might be pushed out of lane here as Hooney continues to push this one in.
And the real problem that more and more, and the gold lead is in SK Telecom's favor, despite Kongdu Monsters getting the first blood goals and the CS deficit in mid.
Faker wants to put on a show, dodging poison after poison. Edge really needs to be careful about that. You could see just how much Punch is staying around mid lane, because he knows that Faker is going to go very aggressive. He knows that this is going to come down. But then again, it looks like SKT wants to make this happen. Janet Crystal Arrow hits Lee Sin in the brush. Edge gets jumped on. There's the Nether Grass. And down goes Punch as well. A 2-for-0. SKT turning it around.
Yeah, that was a 2-for-0. And
SKT just in total control of this map right now.
Oh.
Gonna go in onto Soul. Bang wants that solo kill. The heal gonna come in. Wolf is gonna go by himself. Nethergrass onto Lulu. And here comes Blang and Faker able to try to clean this up. And down goes Cassiopeia. Faker's not done. Gonna jump in onto Lulu. Down goes another. Soul, will he be able to get that final kill? Yes, he will. Double kill over to Faker. And that is 4 members of Kongdu going down.
Nearly missed indeed. Gangplank ultimate. Oh, he dodged again.
Unbelievable. He's got to get over the wall here, though, as Edge is going to get the poison and the movement speed boost. But here comes Blank from the top. I think Edge is just dead either way, and it's going to go over to Faker. Another kill. To make something work, even in dire situations. But Faker, he wants more blood. He's got to get that KDA up. And here he comes, jumping on in. Soul losing half his health. Here comes the Wild Growth, and they're going to try to turn it on to Faker. Now 3 members of Kongdu Monster trying to make that work, and uh-oh, that may have been a mistake. Blank coming on in. Here's Faker. The TP coming in from Hooney. They don't even need him at this point. Oh, nice play from Punch, though. Whoa. Is going to get out of there somehow, some way.
Punch does manage to survive.
That was pretty cool. The kick into the Sonic Wave, into the safeguard onto the minion, and then the flash.
Oh, that damage from Hooney. Roach not able to do anything. Kongdu Monsters have to concede this turret. No Baron yet, or you could bet that SK Telecom would probably get it right now.
Yeah, this is just a slaughter, man. We're 18 minutes into the game. They're 9,000 gold ahead. Every member of SKT is super far ahead of their counterpart on the side of Kongdu Monster.
Just cleaning up the lanes right now. Dragon coming up in 2 minutes, Baron in 1. Not quite sure if we'll make it to the Dragon.
Well, Punch, he does get grasped here. Is going to try to safeguard away. Does get the slow from the volley, and there you go. Faker picks up another kill, but he wants more. Cougar going to eat some damage, and Faker not able to get another kill just yet.
Faker now picking up the wave in top. Meanwhile, I mean, you can just look at Kongdu Monsters. They're scrambling to try to defend because it almost feels like SK Telecom is everywhere. And even if they wanted to somehow take a team fight, you can't really do anything to Huni. He went for that tanky variation. Roach coming in for a flank. We'll see what happens.
Well, it seems like SKT is going to engage burst. Edge is going to be bursted down. Does get the ultimate. Look at that. Soul has to run away from Wolf right now. Roach trying to do something here, but just going to save Soul, it seems, and that's about it. Both Cougar and Edge go down in that trade. And Faker looks like he wants to jump in again. Nice kick to get him away. Blank trying to get the follow-up, but not quite enough.
They get mid inhibitor, and now they're making their way up to top. They do have a minion wave there, not too much, but might be enough to get the turret with the Voidlings.
This looks like one of those solo queue games where you're just like, okay, we're so far ahead, let's just end this. Like, let's just go on to the next game, you know? We want to go home early, says SKT, so might as well just rotate up, get another turret. We're this far ahead.
SK Telecom playing dynamic queue yet again, not sure what edition this is.
And Soul's gonna open on up with that curtain call. And just delay some backs, I suppose, but Punch is on the chase. I honestly don't think that even with a perfect engage, Kongdu Monster can fight this one right here.
No, they might go for a Hail Mary Baron, and it seems like SKT sniffing that out. They do recall right in front of it, and that's gonna prevent Kongdu Monster.
He knows how to play that champion, and well, unless Kongdu can pull off a miracle here, Faker, hold that thought, he's going to try to turn around. Oh, Sonya's going to make it even harder to take him out, but he will eventually go down, but trade his life for another turret, perhaps even two. But on the back of this, if Kongdu Monster do lose, as it does look like that is the case, Lee Sin is going to be 0-10 so far in LCK Spring.
Yeah, indeed it is. And, oh, hold on, it looks like Roach and Punch might want to go in on this.
Wolf getting really low, could try to jump on in there. They do get Wolf, but look at Bang in the back, really just pushing out a ton of damage, but the ult coming out of Cassiopeia. And in fact, is going to take out Bang. Huni's still alive, somehow, some way. Bang going to slow them all, and they cannot follow up, but at least a winning team fight for Kongdu.
Yeah, they're at the very end, but still a victory nonetheless for Kongdu Monsters.
Trying to set something up onto Faker. Is Cougar here, will be sniffed out. And is SKT gonna let Kongdu Monster take that red buff? Nope, doesn't look like that. The entire map is SKT's. The arrow, oh, that last second flash out of Cougar is going to be dodged.
Now all the SKTs, oh, hold on, Blank.
Blank taking a ton of damage, forced to flash away. At least getting one of the summoners off of him, I suppose.
All that they're doing right now is they're pushing through Kongdu Monster's red side jungle. They're going to clear out vision, make sure that they escort them back to their base, let Huni split push in bottom lane, and it just sets up for a perfect Baron.
That's what they're trying to make happen here. Look at all the vision in this jungle that is not here for Kongdu Monster, and all the vision that SKT has.
All the vision indeed. Punch and Cougar trying to fight back in the vision war, but they're not finding any success, and they're on a clock because meanwhile in bottom lane, it's only a matter of time until Huni gets that turret.
Yeah, he can probably swipe it at a couple of times with how farmed he is in the double Mountain Drake. Probably get that turret. Yep, there it is. Gets the turret, and they are going to go for the Baron. There's nothing that Kongdu can do. They can't even get close to the Baron right now. There you have it. Baron going over to SKT. Bot turret already down. Mid inhibitor is down. Both other inhibitors are still wide open. Oh, there's the arrow onto Edge in the back, and there comes the cannon. Huni trying to get onto Edge. Nice ultimate to try to save Edge here. But now Roach is going to be jumped on. He's all alone. Curtain call. Nethergraph to get that kill onto Roach, and there he does. Going to block this one for Huni and not let him die to the curtain call. So now they can try to end it here or go for all the inhibitors. The world is SKT's oyster as they push in for another extremely dominant 2-0 victory over another team here in Kongdu Monster.
I don't think Kongdu Monster is going to be able to defend against this. SK Telecom just being a little bit safe here, getting that final inhibitor. Huni does have teleport, so it's not like he's leaving. He'll be back in a second, probably going to wait for the minion to begin tanking turret aggro, and then he'll teleport to that one.
Yep, there you go. And that will be the second Nexus turret going down. This is the last stand for Kongdu Monster, if they do even make a what? Where'd he go? I didn't see him. Punch, he's gonna make another great escape. Doesn't matter. SKT, is Faker gonna get some more kills for his KDA? It looks like actually Soul's gonna add to his, as down goes the Nexus, and SKT